Assalamu alaikum everyone. How are you all? I hope you all are fine. So here is your last part of the chapter number 1, input and output device. I hope you all are enjoying learning computer with me. So students, in last part I explained you about input devices. Do you remember which input devices are there? The devices which help us to enter data or information into computer. It is known as input devices. And which are they? Keyboard, mouse, scanner, touchpad, touch screen, digital camera, web camera, etc. These all are known as input devices. Today I am going to explain you about output devices and processing devices. Okay, because which cycle followed in a computer system? Input, processing and output. And for that task, the devices, which devices are used, that we have to learn. Which device perform input task, which device perform processing task, which device perform output task. So we have to learn about that three types devices: input devices, processing devices and output devices. So let's begin. First of all, we already learned input devices. So now in this part, let's learn output devices. Output devices are used to display the data that we enter into a computer. With the help of keyboard, whatever data or information you enter into a computer, that display on an output device. And the result that we get after processing also you can see on an output device. Okay. So which are they? First one, monitor. The most common output device is monitor. It looks like a television. It looks like a television. Okay. The most common output device is a monitor and it's look like a television. Because you can see in the picture the same type of monitor is there and same type TV is there. Only one thing is different, that monitor will not work without input keyboard, mouse and CPU. Rather than TV can work only on a set-top box and on remote control and on electricity. Okay. So now the output that we get on a monitor is called the soft copy. There are three types of monitor. Okay, so whatever the output we get on a monitor, that is called soft copy. Okay, so there are three types of monitors available in the market. The first one, CRT monitor. You can see on a screen that CRT monitors how looks like. It is not flat. Okay, CRT monitors are generally less expensive but consume more electricity. Means you can buy it in less money. Okay, it is not so much costly. Okay, but consume more electricity, means that whenever you work on CRT monitor, it consume more electricity power. Okay, now the second type of computer is LCD monitor. Both CRT and LCD monitors produce sharp image. Sharp image means a beautiful image. But LCD monitors have the advantage of being much thinner, lighter and consume less electricity. Both CRT and LCD, both monitors produce sharp images. But difference is that LCD monitor is thinner, lighter and consume less electricity when you work on LCD monitor. Now the last type of computer is LED monitor. Just like you know very well, right now LED bulb, LED light also available in a market. Why we use right now that LED bulb or LED lights? Because with the help of LED light, it consume less memory, less electricity power. Okay, so here LED monitors also the same, that the third type of monitors are LED monitors. These monitors looks more or less same as a LCD monitor, same as LCD monitor, but it is LED monitor. They have a better picture quality and are more in demand than the LCD monitor, obviously, which consume less electricity power. That one is demanded more right now in the world, okay, and in the market. It produce a sharp image and better picture quality also, and are more in demand than the LCD monitor. Now, second output device is speaker. Do you think about it, that speaker, how speaker is an output device? Whatever come out from computer, it is called output device. Just like in speaker, what comes out? Something which you play in computer system, that come out from the speaker. So obviously speaker is output device. So speakers are output devices used to listen music. Whenever you play music, sound effects from the computer, you can hear music or sound from speaker. So that's why speaker is called output device. They may be built in the system unit, means it is built in, just like in laptop. In a laptop it is already inbuilt. You not have to attach, just like in this picture showing you, two speaker attached with CPU. जब आप लैपटॉप कंप्यूटर बाय करोगे तो उसमें स्पीकर इनबिल्ट होता है. इस तरह से वायर से हमें स्पीकर कनेक्ट नहीं करना पड़ता है. बट विथ अ डेस्कटॉप कंप्यूटर, inbuilt speaker is not available. So what we have to do, we have to connect it with a cable to CPU. We have to connect externally speaker with cable connection into a CPU. Clear? Now the third type of output device is a printer. Do you all are aware with printer? Yes? So it is an important part of a computer system right now. Why? Because it prints the output onto a paper. Just like we all are typing your question paper, exam question paper in a computer system, right? We not write down, create your question paper with hand or with pen. We type your question paper into a computer system. But how it comes on a paper? So with the help of printer, we take out printouts, and whatever we type into a computer system, that comes on a paper. The printed copy is called a hard copy. The printed copy is called a hard copy. Whatever you see in a monitor, that copy is known as soft copy. But whatever the copy comes out on a paper is called a hard copy. Clear, everyone? The most commonly used printer are dot matrix, inkjet, and laser printer. There are three types of printers. First, dot matrix, inkjet, and laser printer. Let's learn one by one about all three types of printer. The first printer is the dot matrix printer, which works like a typewriter. Okay, and create the impression by striking on the paper. Just like when we press the letter A, back side there is a ink in letter A. जैसे ही आप प्रेस करोगे उसकी वो प्रिंट हो जाएगा कहाँ पे, पेपर पे. It's give impression by striking on the paper. Just like that in dot matrix also, it creates the impression by striking on the paper. But one disadvantage is that it is very noisy and do not produce a high quality of output. It means that you not get a better quality hard copy on a paper. Okay, it is noisy also. Now the next one is that dot matrix printers are so common nowadays. Not so common nowadays means less used by people around the world is dot matrix printer, because they give output only in a black and white, It is very noisy, and its printout is not in a good quality. So that's why. Okay. Now the second type of computer printer is inkjet printer. The inkjet printer sprays dot plate of ink. Inside inkjet printer, we have to put ink, droplets of ink. Okay, means in a liquid form, which sprays droplet of ink in the paper to form the text and graphic. Not only text it print, but graphic also. Graphic means image. Means someone, your teacher give you one assignment that find out 5 animals picture from Google and take a print of it and stick it on your your book. Okay, so you will find out from Google 5 animals, right? So it is in the form of graphic image में होगा, and then take out printouts जो it is means that inkjet printer print graphic on the paper also, and even text also, just like our question paper. It is ideal for routine business work and personal documents. Right now it is ideal. Inkjet printer are ideal for routine business work and personal documents. It can give output both in a black and white and in color. You want a black and white copy, hard copy, then also it can give you. You want to want a color print, then in color also it gives you hard copy. It produces a high quality print when used with special paper. Means if you want a color print, then you use a special paper just like your photocopy, राइट जो जिसमें हम फोटोज निकलवाते हैं, दैट कॉपी में अगर आप प्रिंट आउट लोगे, सो इट गिव्स यू अ हाई क्वालिटी प्रिंट. ओके, नाउ द थर्ड टाइप ऑफ कंप्यूटर इज द लेजर प्रिंटर. लेजर प्रिंटर uses laser beam and dry ink. Inkjet printer have a droplet ink, means liquid form ink, but in a laser printer, laser beam use dry ink to print. It is used mainly in publishing house, mainly in a publishing house. How it will work? So it prints very fast and gives high quality output. It works like a photocopier. Mostly this type of printer used to take out color print. So obviously it works like a photocopier, that your photo, whenever you go in a photo studio and take your photo, and photo persons give you photocopy on a special type of paper, and it's a very good quality. Just like that, this laser printer also work. The laser printer cost more than inkjet printers, but just because of this quality and use of it, inkjet laser printer are more costlier than the inkjet printer. Now, do you know the laser printer was invented at Xerox? Invented at Xerox. It is a company name. In 1969 by Gary Starkweather. This person invented laser printer at Xerox company in 1969. A multifunction printer is an office machine which not only prints but also scan, produce photocopies and fax the document. One printer work different type of work. Means that's why we call it multifunction printer. What it can do? It can not only give you printout but also scan, means it gives you Xerox, produce photocopies, means give you color print, fax the documents also. This type of printer is also known as all-in-one printer, and this type of printer known as all-in-one printer. Now let's learn about processing devices. So understood students, output devices, there are output devices are like a monitor, speaker and printer. Okay, and here is now processing device. Central processing unit, CPU, is known as a processing device. In a human body, the brain has an important role to play. The activity that we perform are the result of signals that we receive from our brain. Our human body, the brain is the most important part who play most important role in our body. Why? Because brain only gives signals to all other part and we perform activity. Okay, whatever the signal you are receiving from brain only. So just like that, CPU is the brain of computers. CPU means central processing unit, where it processes and stores the information, performs calculations and send the result to the output devices. Okay, I give you one example also, input processing output, live example, that making a pizza. We have to take input as an pizza base, pizza sauce, toppings like vegetables and cheese. We keep that pizza for processing in a oven. In oven, processing on the pizza, and then as an output you get ready pizza, right? So just that way, with the keyboard, means with input devices, you enter information into computer. In a CPU, that information, processing on that information, and then afterward you get output on a output device like a monitor. So what it can do? It can perform calculation, send the result to the output devices. It performs all the jobs that we order it to do. Whatever you order, whatever you give information, instruction to computer, it is performed by a CPU. It is also known as a system unit. The CPU has mainly three parts because CPU divided all jobs into three main parts. Inside CPU there is a three parts. The first one is MU, means memory unit. This type of chip in a picture you can see. This type of chip is there in a CPU. What is it? It is called a memory unit, जिसको हम RAM या ROM बोलते हैं. ठीक है? This unit store information temporarily or permanently according to our need. ये इसका काम क्या है? सिर्फ चीज़ों को स्टोर करना, डेटा को स्टोर करना. कैसे? टेम्पररी और परमानेंटली. Okay, so this type of chip you could see in a CPU. This is called memory unit. The second unit is ALU. This type of circuit is there in a CPU. It is ALU, means arithmetic and logical unit. What it do? This unit performs all arithmetic calculations and logical operations. What it do? It performs all arithmetical calculation and logical operation by ALU. मतलब CPU ने सब वर्क डिवाइड कर दिया. कुछ स्टोर करना है तो MU में स्टोर होगा, कैलकुलेशन करना है तो ALU में कैलकुलेशन होगा. एंड लास्ट इज कंट्रोल यूनिट. द पिक्चर इज सीन हियर. Okay, this is control unit, means CU. What is the use of this? The control unit works like a traffic policeman and manage all the operation of a computer system. It just observe and controlling on other parts of a computer system, that all works properly or not. So CU, control unit's work is just like a policeman, traffic policeman, to handle everything. Okay, so in this chapter we learned about input devices. CPU means processing devices, which have three things: memory unit, control unit and ALU. MU, CU, ALU. Memory unit, control unit and arithmetic and logical unit. This is the CPU. And lastly we learned about output devices. So here today's your chapter number 1 is going to over. I will send you PDF file for chapter number 1 exercise. Complete that exercise in your textbook with pencil and with neat and clean handwriting and without spelling mistake. As early as possible, try to complete this exercise. Okay, next time I will come with new video of new chapter, which is chapter number 2. So till then, Stay safe, stay healthy. Allah Hafiz everyone.